Welcome to your Thursday, March 21st video bulletin. Carmel Drama presents Guys and Dolls this coming weekend only. Opening tonight at 7 p.m. continues Friday and Saturday at 7 and Sunday at 5:30. Come see gamblers, hotbox dancers, and missionaries. All this in a live orchestra from the music department. Tickets are $7 and an ASB card and more without one.
Student Council campaigning begins this week. Voting will be open through Thursday, March 28th.
Juniors and seniors, prom tickets are now on sale for $165. The price includes transportation, dinner, dancing, and lots of awesome and entertaining activities. If you are unsure whether you have purchased a prom ticket, see Mrs. Vita.
SAT subject test in physics. If you're interested in reviewing for the SAT subject in physics, there will be a review session taking place on Mondays after school in April to prepare for the May 4th or June 1st SAT test. For more information, attend a brief meeting in room 17 during the first part of lunch on Wednesday, March 27th, or see Mr. Freitas.
The CMS Bob Show is back this Friday, March 22nd in the CMS gym. Doors open at 5:30 and the show starts at 6. Come see CMS staff make absolute fools of themselves in a series of silly skits, crazy dances, and attempts at acting that will have you laughing all night. Tickets are on sale for $10 each and must be purchased in advance, so get yours ASAP in the CMS office.
Applications for the President's Volunteer Service Award are available from Mrs. Vita in the ASB office. The application deadline is March 30th.
Seniors, remember to turn your $5 into Miss Vita for the taco truck lunch this Friday.
Please remember, playing Senior Assassin's game is absolutely not allowed on campus.
Monterey Peninsula College will be hosting an application workshop for any and all students who are considering attending MPC on Tuesday, March 26th during 6th period. Be sure to have your social security number if you have one with you. Sign up in the College and Career Center.
Graduation raffle. Win press box seating with reserved parking for your family. Tickets are available in the ASB office, College and Career Center.
The University of Alabama admissions representative will be in the College and Career Center today at 10:30 to meet interested students. Sign up on Naviance or in the College and Career Center.
Attention juniors, there are still some spots available for the spring SAT and ACT test prep workshop series offered by the Crosswalk Educational Services. The workshop is starting Thursday, March 21st at 6 p.m. at the Stevenson School Pebble Beach campus. Check the website for details.
Club meetings today. Math Club in room 45, Athletes Who Care in room 33, Amnesty in room 19, and D&D in room 17.
Now here's a segment on the school fashion by Period 4 video students, Mia, Grace, and Robert.
Are you ready for fashion? In life, people wear different things to express themselves.
Here at CHS, individual personality is shown through stylish fashion choices.
Something that inspires my fashion choices would probably be just how I'm feeling in the morning. If I'm having a bad hair day, which I usually do, I wear a hood.
So what inspires my fashion choices? I think number one, I think polo shirts with pop collars. I probably started doing that. Well, part of it's an homage to the 80s, the greatest decade for music and fashion. And then shorts, I'm just always incredibly hot all the time, and so shorts are just kind of, so two things, they're very comfortable, but then I also feel like I'm ready in case any athletic event ever breaks out, I'm ready to participate.
I feel like I can have a pretty bold personality, so I kind of try to make my outfits kind of bold.
Well, I think my personality shows through my style. I like to think that I have active wear because I like to think that I'm an active person.
today. JV and varsity baseball versus Pacific Grove at home. Varsity game at 4, JV game at 4:15. Softball versus North Salinas at home, game at 4:30. JV golf versus Stevenson at Spyglass, release at 1:45, depart at 2, game at 3:30. Varsity golf versus Palma at Quail, game at 3:30.
Diving versus San Benito at home, meet at 4. Tennis versus Palma at Meadowbrook, depart at 2:30, game at 4. Track and field versus Soledad at Santa Catalina at home, meet at 3:30.
There are lots of community service opportunities, so check the bulletin for all that info. Birthdays today! Happy birthday to Grant Galloway,
Enrique Gonzalez,
Nathan Oros,
and Sarah Prock.
Have a great day, Padres.
Messed up that much this
I
time.
don't think we did either. Like, maybe a couple times. Softball versus North Salinas at home, game at 4:30, JV golf at... Wait.
Welcome to your
Thursday, March 20th.
That was amazing.
Juniors and seniors won.
What is happening?
Have you ever been at school and touched gum under the table? Well, its slimy, germ-filled consistency is not pleasant to touch. After going around campus, we talked to a couple of CHS students on their outtake of gum under the tables.
I think it's very hazardous because people can get sick from it and because it's other people's saliva and bacteria.
Custodians probably get gum off the tables by putting on some latex gloves and just trying to pull it off with their hands.
Gum under the tables is a very unpleasant surprise when you reach under the table and you touch something moist. But you're looking for something and you're hungry. It's kind of nice.
We went to the video production room to see if there was gum under those tables. We were correct.
I think students put gum under tables because they're animals. They have no self-control. They're disgusting little creatures that stick food in their mouths and they chew it.
So, Padres, the next time you need to dispose of your gum, don't be lazy and throw it out.
My group and I interviewed 3 teachers and 2 students to provide students with a variety of perspectives to hopefully take into all account the different policies as they think about their stance on the issue.
So my policy on phones is unless they are directly contributing to or needed for the learning, that they're away.
I have these great pockets behind me. This semester I moved them from the front of, or by the door to the back front of the room.
If they're a problem, teachers, just don't be afraid to tell them put the phones in the pouch.
I think that the phone pocket policy does work.
I have a lot of thoughts on late work. My policies on late work are intended to support learning, but also intended to kind of encourage a good work ethic. So late work, I take.
I think that teachers' late work policies should be full credit, not on the day due.
So I teach like all juniors and seniors pretty much. I have one class of sophomores, and I will say that depending on the class, depending on the grade level, I think different policies are appropriate.
This semester I started bathroom passes, and I think the first week I only had 13 kids total go to the bathroom for the whole week.
Students should be able to leave to go to the bathroom whenever they want.
At Carmel High, teachers differ in their individual views regarding late work, phone policies, and bathroom passes.
At Carmel High School, many students don't have a chance to get to know our teachers on a personal level. These teachers have interesting lives and stories to tell. Today, we go into room 39 to learn about an inspiring teacher, coach, and mentor.
Well, I was born in Merced, California, and then I grew up in Los Banos, California, and I was there till I was 18, and then I moved, went to junior college in Modesto. I lived with my sister and her husband and her kids.
Not only does Mr. Schmidt's life consist of his wife, kids, and school, but he has a strong passion for basketball.
I got actually recruited to go to Dominican College to play basketball, which is in the Bay Area in San Rafael. Applied to Cal Poly as a student to get my master's in English. I also looked into coaching there. I got a chance to coach. It was the first year Division I at Cal Poly.
While Mr. Schmidt has coached many successful basketball teams at Carmel High School, he is also leaving a lasting impact on students.
Well, just in general, I like his perspective. Like, he has a lot of experience, and I respect his opinion a lot. And I know when he says something, it holds a lot of value to me and other players.
Being that Carmel High is situated on a hill, it could be very difficult at times for students to get to class in the time allotted. Many students have schedules that require them to cross campus multiple times throughout the day, so they sometimes suffer tardies. We took it upon ourselves to find out what teachers and students think about the correlation between campus geography and tardies.
You should be able to get to class. It's far. We're lucky that we have a campus that's this big and awesome that you might need to hurry to get to class.
My farthest walk on campus is probably from Mr. Deckelman's class, first period, to Mr. Schmidt's class, second period. I think that it's easy to be late, especially if I want to go to the bathroom on the way from Deckelman's class to Mr. Schmidt's class, because that doesn't leave a lot of time to stop and use the restroom. So it's definitely taking a chance of being tardy if I do want to stop. So
I think a little bit longer would be definitely helpful, especially if you need to go to lockers and stuff and get your books and materials.
All in all, the distances between classes impact your passing period quality, so make sure you plan it out, Padres, to limit those tardies.
Phones have been slowly taking over everyone's lives, especially teenagers. This is no exception for Carmel High School. Wherever you go, even simply walking to the next class, you will see people staring into those screens instead of the world around them.
How many hours per day do you think you spend on your phone?
2 or 3, 4 at max. I say maybe 3 hours a day.
3 hours a day, that's a pretty good guess. You spend about 4 hours and 28 minutes per day on your phone. How do you feel about that?
I feel like I have a mental problem. This is 6 hours.
I see a lot of people trying to hide their phone use or have their AirPods in and cover it with their hair or their sweatshirt. But we all have to figure out how to use these things in moderation and also how to use them respectfully as well.
If you have an iPhone, you can actually set time limits and schedules to control how much you are on your phone. Just go to Settings, press Screen Time, and you'll find multiple settings to limit the time on your phone as well as specific apps. Go outside, enjoy the weather, and have fun.